as long
It's
as
a
you don't
meaty
mind the
hyena.
smell.
Hello everyone, welcome back to a new Moonsoul video. We just got finished with episode 2 of Vida, Carnis, so without further ado, let's jump straight into episode 3. We're gonna learn about the meat snake.
The meat snake.
It kind of looks like a
Nessie.
Nessie.
Is a worm-like creature.
Never
made
mind.
of a variety of types of meat, coated in a transparent, skin-like membrane.
Wait, various types of meat?
Its
What does that
size
mean?
varies during its lifespan, depending on how much it consumes. When it first separates from the crawl, it is only a few centimeters in length. Eventually, it will reach an average length of 5 meters. Although, under extreme conditions, like natural disasters.
What is that in American? How big is that? Did it say?
Under extreme conditions, like natural disasters,
I love how I
plague.
100% clicked on that. Oh, 16 feet. I didn't read that fast enough.
Under extreme conditions, like natural disasters, war, or plague, it can greatly surpass this length.
War makes it bigger?
The meat snake's diet consists entirely of dead animals or parts. A meat snake is incapable of consuming a healthy, living organism.
Why?
The meat snake allocates its food by using a tongue-like organ covered in sensors to touch and feel its environment. The sensors catch particles of decaying meat, notifying the meat snake that there is food nearby. This process shares many similarities to regular snakes, hence the meat snake's name.
Makes sense.
Once it locates the corpse, the meat snake will open its jaw and swallow the entire body whole.
So it's just a regular snake made of meat.
Once the entire body is consumed, the meat snake's stomach will release a variety of chemicals. Some will break down soft tissue like skin, and the connection points between muscles. Other chemicals will then ferment and preserve the tissue to keep it from breaking down for as long as possible. After that, the remaining flesh and bones will move along the meat snake's tract, and slowly be implemented into its own structure, extending the meat snake. Unsatisfactory parts like skulls, pelvises, hair, and fingernails will be excreted.
Ugh.
Speaking of skulls, the meat snake will take the skull from the consumed organism and use it as its own. Each meat snake has its own skull, each corresponding to what that one has consumed.
That human one looks spooky.
During its lifespan, it will swap or replace these skulls if needed.
I think if Cubone, but had
depends entirely on how much a meat snake consumes.
horror Cubone.
The longest one has lived for was 28 years.
That's crazy. That's older than me.
The meat snake has no predators and is immune to disease due to its preserving chemicals. The only significant ways a meat snake can die is through starvation, burning, or complete destruction of the meat snake's membrane coating. Interestingly,
how did they find that out?
The meat snake is the only member of the Carnis family that is able to reproduce. When
Really?
a meat snake reaches an excessive size, and is in the conditions to do so, it will commence mitosis, splitting itself in two. Then the now two meat snakes will go on their separate ways and live on as two distinct organisms.
Are they the same size?
Snakes can only be found in moderate temperature climates, not too hot, not too cold. Their population depends entirely on the amount of corpses available. Where there is death, there are meat snakes. Humanity will use them to our advantage.
How?
Meat snakes are a very efficient and clean way of disposing of any meat products. The preserving fluid within the meat snake's body disinfects the carrion, preventing the spread of disease. Humans use meat snakes in butcher shops as a waste bin, dispose roadkill, within war on the battlefield to dispose of festering bodies and parts, and within zoos to dispose of deceased animals.
That's crazy.
They are extremely tame, not caring if any creature is around.
That doesn't look tame to
only acting
me.
Defensively when it is within consuming a meal. This means they are very easy to tame.
Who in the right mind would
Overall,
see that and then tame it?
Are a marvelous creature with a very interesting way of sustaining itself. It is an amazing experience to encounter one, as long
It's
as
a
you don't
meaty
mind the
hyena.
smell. Our next creature is the mimic.
Ah! That looked horrible. That's crazy. Well, that was episode 3 of Vida, Carnis. Today we learned about the meat snakes. What do you guys think about the meat snakes? I think they're weird. Like, okay, everything looks weird because it's all made of meat. But like, it's weird that this one can reproduce. Like, it's talking about how easy it is to tame, but like imagine one day you're feeding your meat snake garbage disposal, and you're like, there was one, and now there is 5. What? Yeah, no, I cannot imagine anything. I cannot imagine a world where this was real. I would lose my marbles. Anyway, this was episode 3 of Vida Carnis. If you want to see the reaction to episode 4, make sure you leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. Bye-bye.